Caden, greetings. Welcome. How you doing today? We're doing all right. I'm not being productive as far as actually doing what I need to be doing. I'm playing a game instead, but my excuse is it's raining outside, so, you know. But I suppose I should go look to see if I've got some of the materials that I need, and if I don't, at least I can make a list. So I will probably at least try to do some of that today. Because I can't keep putting off what I need to be doing just because I don't want to. You know, it doesn't work that way. What you got going on today? You don't got anything going on? No, and that and the $1 million I just finally got us there. Been doing some trucking and stuff this morning already. But driving the prices into the ground, so decided, yeah, I'm gonna stop on that. We still got, depending on which truck I use, but roughly 19 loads of corn left to haul in, and probably 22, 23 loads of soybeans left to haul in. So, but like I say, the prices are just down in the dumps right now. Both Random and us, we've unloaded a good bit of corn and stuff, so drove the prices right down. I don't know if contracts are actually on this map. Yeah. Yes, they are. Should see if 44 and stuff is able to have a contract, and then I could get the oats off buying that field. Make money. Well, I mean, we're making money. I mean, the only time or the only thing that we're now spending money on is back on lime fertilizer and some seeds. Getting ready again. But we've got, like I say, we've got quite a bit of crops still in the bin if we absolutely are that desperate for money. But yeah, I could be doing some contracts and stuff. I need to get these 2 fields plowed. I need to bring that Titan up here too to drop a couple passes of lime on, but need to get these 2 fields plowed so that way they're ready to go when we get ready for harvest, or not harvest, planting. So, but yeah, there's quite a bit of work that I can do here for contracts, especially on the harvest side of life. So, problem is I really need more people to make it beneficial or economical. Say, economical and efficient. Because can't use helpers. They made it so that they cost too much. So we'll go plow up these 2 fields. Like I say, there's a strip that needs lime still, so we grab the Titan and bring it up here and get that done first before I start to plow. How is everybody doing this fine Sunday? I'm trying to think it's right here at this corner. Yes. Yes, it is. That was it. That was of me. Me, it just looked like an approach, but not a road. So. We're going to unfold here on the road. Dead. No need to bend it up. All in for. Huh? What's your problem? Oof, that's width. Alright, we've got that. E. Alright. Morning, Chris. Did he really? The sheriff gave him a ticket because he unfolded? So how goes life in Jamestown today, Chris? It said it needed to be plowed, Jake. Right here. Needs to be plowed. Unless I'm reading it wrong, which is entirely possible. Hot, not humid. Nice. Now borrow Jake's spreader here. There's one pass up here that needs lime. Right there. $500 for unfolding on the road? Good grief. Was it a highway or just a county road? Yeah. I understand. Summers are a lot nicer up there than they are down where you were. By far, Chris. By far. Am I reading the map wrong there, Jake? Then I understand I don't get better yields by plowing it twice, but according to the map, it needed to be plowed. No? Well, yeah, on a highway that could be different because, yeah, now he's taking up the entire road, and I can see that a little bit. Oop, a little more. Fox must have put these two fields together already, but I'm wondering if he did it with a chisel plow or cultivator, I guess I should say, versus using the actual plow. That's why I'm wondering. Must have. Must have. So then why is the map calling for plowing then? Nothing else, I will at least just work this in so the lime gets in and be done, but I don't understand why it's calling for plowing if Socks already did it. Any ideas, chat? What am I missing here? I've got the wrong mouse settings on. 1 second. There. Because I damaged Jake's boom and, run it into the ditch. Don't tell him that. He did it wrong? Okay. So I really should be doing it again? So that way it looks like it, or that way the map actually calls it plowed. Oh, you were making a funny. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. How many did you get spinning last week, Chris? Oh, you haven't started stacking yet. Got it. Okay. So you had to be there a week early to start getting storage bins and stuff lined up for receiving all the components and things, or? Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Close. All right. So that's been. That must mean it's already been plowed then. Maybe I'm just reading the map 100% backwards. But Jake trying to tell me. Dummy. I'm guessing random has all of that left to do on 5. I don't know. I don't know why I'm confused. But I is. It's been plowed. And I'm just backwards. Nothing new there. It is? Okay. Well, hey. I can get recorrected. I'm good at it. What's up, Zach? Thank you, Jake, for correcting me. I hate being corrected, but I'd rather be corrected than doing it stupid. So yeah, see, in my mind, this would be a plow. But yes, it's not giving the plow texture. Understand. But this would be a plow. And the cultivator would be a cultivator, not a plow. So, anyway, I can be wrong. I'm good at it. Yeah, he's over here. He's finally sleeping again, snoring away. BT is not a plow. Yeah, no. To me, it breaks up the ground more than a cultivator would. But anyway, like I say, I am commonly wrong. Who you asking, Zach? You asking Chris how he's been, or who you asking? Asking me? Oh, I'm making it. Just looking like a fool here on stream, so you know. What else is new, right? But I'm making it. Been better, been worse, but nobody really wants to hear it anyway, so. I don't think I got my spreadsheet done for work again for the third or fourth time. I mean, every time I get done, all of a sudden something new comes up, and it takes me, you know, a long time to get it implemented and to get the spreadsheet all to balance again. So, started mowing hay yesterday. Awesome. We got some decent rain yesterday, which we've desperately needed. Some of this part of the country is actually in a drought. We were almost flooding, you know, a month and a half ago, but it really hasn't rained since. And we warmed up, and so yeah, we've been back going the other direction. Grass actually started turning brown already, and so yeah, finally I've gotten a couple days here of rain, which was, like I say, desperately needed. Alright, well, since there's no cops around, I am going to fold up on the road so I don't bend up the frame. That is a mighty steep ditch. Make it stop, make it stop. Whew. What you doing today, Jake? Yep. That you do, Zach. 20 minutes from home, yeah. So the spreadsheet that I've been working on, it's, you know, in Excel you can have different tabs. Well, every panel is its own tab, and then every special area, special consideration, is its own tab. So all in all, there's roughly probably 36 tabs in this thing, and they all have a total. They all have a list of parts, and then, you know, separate row or column, row and column for quantity and price, and, you know, everything like that. So I've got one cell that looks at all of the totals on all of those and adds them up. Then I've got functions that go in and add up all the totals for every different part. And then again, I go back through the cost and, you know, figure out a total cost for shortage and, you know, everything else. But I have to make those two totals equal each other. And so that's been some of the maddening area of just trying to figure out why they sometimes do not add each other. And a lot of time I'm finding out it's because I understand and know logically what's going on and where everything is going, but I did not input it in Excel properly. But, it's always my fault, you know. I mean, math is math, and it will 99% of the time equal itself if done properly. I say that because there are formulas out there in mathematics that you can actually write to where you can make 1 equal 0. So, you know, and we know logically that that doesn't work, but mathematically, that's the way it goes. So, you decided to go with a Tesla? Nice. I was able to drive my cousin's Tesla. It was nice. Did it make me want one? No, not really. You're working on a 64X map? You playing or helping them build it? How's it coming? It's okay, Jake. You can think I'm a complete dumbass. I meant to say idiot, but, you know, the other word came out instead, so. Math. I don't remember what he's got. It had some power. I mean, you know, fun, yeah, but I guess for me, and this is where I've got some internal self-growing to do, is, you know, wonder why, you know, he's got so much money and stuff that he's able to afford this and a nice big old house, and, you know, he's a CFO for a hospital, and he's younger than I am. You know? Me, I've got a 21-year-old vehicle. My house is probably a quarter of his house. And I'm definitely not a CFO and not that important of a person. Oh, are you? Okay, we're about done with this one then. You know, I don't know. You know, I've got 8 years left on my house, and it will be paid off if I stay here. You know, now with everything else that's going on, I'm seriously contemplating whether I should get it fixed and put it on the market. Problem is finding a piece of land with a house on it that, I can afford. And that's it. I mean, because I need to have a shed where I can have my tools and, do my projects and stuff in it. And so that to me is a necessity. What's he do? He's a CFO. Or a hospital. I don't know if it's quite a hospital chain, but he used to be in a hospital chain. And then now he's at this hospital. I don't think it's part of a chain, but I don't remember for. And then, yeah, like I say, I've got 8 years left on my house, and I've got 6 years left on my student loans, which I could pay off my student loans right now if I wanted to. Yes, I know I'm paying interest on them, but at the same time, it is building credit. So, which I think our credit system in this country is completely stupid. But, Gotcha. Gotcha, Jake. So basically, can we get in it and actually start playing it, save it, and come back to it without having everything in the farm and then realizing, whoops, you get to do that again. How's work been going for you, Jake? Okay. Oh. Take it then that 12 still needs plowing. It should, since corn stock. Like lime and spread. You played 4 hours last night, no issue? Was that everybody, or? Because I looked at Twitch to see if Socks or Random was streaming, and nobody was, so I didn't bother to come back and hop on the map again. It's going. I hear you, Jake. I hear you. These just have those kinds of shanks or sweeps on them. Okay. We don't have an actual shovel. Oh, and he put trips on this tractor now. Oh, TPF came in the AM? That's nice. Cool. Yeah, see, I've never met Razor yet. I haven't met half of Optics people. Ah, steering wheel is... Hey. Get forward. Hey, person. That's alright, Zach. No problem. I think Chris is playing a game. Jake is probably either playing a game or trying to wake up. And you're busy, so I mean, you know, it's alright. Which one? I've now got like 3 more. So, and it's raining today, so, you know, one of the things I've got to go do is see if I've got what materials I have down in my shed and everything versus what I may need to look at purchasing. And I'm trying to come up with what I need to build and how. So I can make this as easy on me as possible. Because it's not going to be a fun project. Not in the least. I've got 2 of them that I'm completely dreading. So I need to get the one done, because then I've got stuff that I've got to do to prep for the other one. First off, I have to dig and then put in a French drain in my crawl space. So I'm trying to come up, and I somewhat have a design in my mind, but I'm not sure it will work, especially out of wood, which is easier material for me to work with, as I don't have a welder, for any kind of metal. But I'm trying to figure out what I can build and, cut up and take underneath the house and then put together, and that I can put the dirt in to move it back to the hole. And then sling it out in buckets or whatnot, Yeah, exactly. And then once that's done, then the French drain, sump pump, all that kind of fun stuff. Once that's done, wow, we made a mess of this field. And then I've got to go through and, with a palm sander, sand all the floor joists. So. I know, right, Jake? Me, this is still a cultivator. Anyway. And I say that, and I know I'm wrong, Jake. Fine. Here's the reasoning for it. A disc, in my opinion, will cut up the stalks of the corn a whole lot better and turn over more earth. So, that's the reasoning, as flawed as it is, but that's my reasoning behind it, okay? I'll make that corner quite right. Then run the combo ripper on corn. I don't think Sox has bought the combo ripper. So, I guess this is why I'm trying to use what he has, and as wrong and as dumb as I am, to say. No, I'm wrong, but hopefully you can understand my logic. I don't think so. And this is what he's had hooked up to the tractor. I'll look in the inventory here in a minute. Yep, combination ripper. I guess so. Uh-huh. Yeah, it sure does not feel like it to me. I'm looking like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And no problem, Zach. Uh-huh. Don't know why I had that in my brain differently. I did. Needs plowing. That's what I'm trying to... just in the wrong stupid menu and you're reading it wrong. Dumb bunny. Ah. Confinement operation on the server? Ooh, fun. What kind of confinement you doing? Winkers. Gotcha. How many little oinkers you gonna do? One barn? Okay. Gotcha. Then see if you need to go to 2. $1,500 or bust. Make this easier. Turn around here. Okay. That's a lot of oinkers. But I imagine it pays well for all the people who want to eat that bacon. I know some people who can't leave without bacon. I was watching a show lately, and one of the guys was complaining, "Hey, where's my normal breakfast? I usually have a pound of bacon and 4 eggs." Yeah. No wonder I'm getting hungry. It's already 11:30. Suppose I should go have some lunch. Wow, that's a lot of oinkers. Oink oink, baby. Lots of pigs in your part of Iowa? Never been around, that big of a pig operation. But I didn't cut the angle quite right. But that's 8. Feed mill. 6 million bushels capacity. Wow. That's impressive. Sorry I don't have a whole lot to talk about today, guys. I guess somewhat caught up in my own thoughts. It is a Sunday. Thank goodness, right? I could use another, like, 3 Sundays. Like, in a row, you know. Oh, and I think I've got in-laws coming in today. And forewarning for everybody, the entire week of July 4, I will not be able to stream as I will have my in-laws staying with me for that week. Which means I no longer have access to my office. Which is one reason why I was really excited about adding on to my house until all this other crap came up. That's why I want. It's only a want, not a need. I realize. That's why I want a 3-bedroom house. Yeah, I bet you are ready for your time off. Because it's been skipped, what now? Once, if not twice? Up, 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 up. Still would like to get the Veritas Wind Tower Lego set. Once? Okay. You took it apart for the move? I'm not even sure. I have not looked at Lego in a while. I'm not even sure that you can get one of those cars and everything that I've got, you know, that I picked up a couple months ago. I'm kind of thinking they've sold out of that one. Oh, it had a tumble? Ooh. Whoops. Was it an earthquake or a hurricane? Or a tornado, I should say. Relation? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, gotcha. So it was a different kind of natural disaster. There we go. A little more unconventional way of getting that done, but it got done just the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Probably get this field done and call it a stream for a bit, so I can actually maybe go get something constructive done. You know? Not that I really want to, but hey. Don't always get to do what I want. Yeah, maybe, just maybe I will. I understand that sentiment exactly. Now, for me, I need to go down in the shed and see what kind of plywood and stuff I've got scraps of that I can build something out of. Then I need to try to find some pneumatic tires that I can put on the side. And try to keep this thing low profile. But it's hard tires just won't do well. You'll dig in too much and you won't be able to roll it at all. I've got an idea how I'm gonna do it. It's just getting the dirt actually moved out of the area. Yes, technically you could just pile it up in the middle, but then that's just more dirt for me to have to deal with later. So I'd rather just, you know, put it in something and haul it over to the hole, and you know, then shovel it out, muck it out, you know, and deal with it outside. Because yeah, I'll have to dig down, you know, almost a foot at least all the way around. But then I also have to make sure that the pipe is sloped. And then once you get that, then you've got to put in gravel, and you do a bed of gravel, and then you do some landscape fabric, and then you put your pipe in, put your landscape fabric over the pipe, and then you put gravel over that. And so that's how I'm gonna do it. I do have to buy a sump pump pit, and dig a hole for that, for the pipe to drain into. Run electrical and stuff over it to, you know, for the sump pump, which is fine. At the same time, I also really considering, and I haven't figured out what kind of lights or anything yet, but running some electricity with a switch and a couple of lights down in the crawl space that I can turn on, so I don't always have to be on a headlamp. You know, might as well just light up the area. So, like I say, haven't figured out exactly what kind of lights I want to use on there yet. Obviously, not something expensive, as they won't be used, and, you know. Well, part of my crawl space I can basically hunch over and walk in. But then it slopes up to where I've got to be on my belly. And, you know, it's a pretty steep slope, you know, because my house is not that big. So, and I'm thinking I would rather use gravel if I've got to make pitch adjustments for the pipe than dirt. So it's just the crawling underneath the house and trying to actually dig this dirt out is the part that I'm partly dreading, and then getting the gravel and everything back in. Rope lighting? Yeah, I don't know if that would give off enough light, but it might. But yeah, an LED strip light. You can just tack it to the floor joist every so often. Not a horrible idea, but yeah, I'm afraid that the LED or that the rope lighting may not give off enough light into the center. Then once I get that done, and then I've got the sanding to do, and once I get the sanding done, then I've got to buy some 2x10s and some floor jacks, and put some 2x10s in underneath all the walls. And then use the floor jacks and jack them up, and to level out all the walls up here in the house. I'm, the contractor, yeah, everything was fine when he built it, hadn't had a chance to settle yet. Well, over the years it settled, and now, everything's just sloping and, ugh. So, it's a pretty good hill. Yeah, to do the actual lifting, if I need to, absolutely. But then, I can't leave the hydraulic jack down there. But that is a thought. Instead of using, I've been thinking about using a screw jack, because that way, in case something settles, you can always go down and give it another crank and, get it back to being level. But I need to figure out where I'm going to put those, because I'll probably end up digging out dirt, 6-8 inches down at least, and, putting a concrete foundation in right there, so it's got something solid to sit on. 2-story, 100-year-old house. Nice. But yeah, I understand using a hydraulic jack, lifting it up, taking a measurement, and cutting, a 4x4 or 6x6 post, to rest on it. Yeah, I get that too. Yeah, I bet it made all sorts of weird noises. Luckily, my house is only 1 story, so I'm not lifting a whole lot of weight above me. I mean, yes, it's still heavy. Everything adds weight. But it's not like I've got a 2- and 3-story house, that I'm having to lift all of that up. And I've got a couple of buddies and stuff who've got some 20s and some 50-ton hydraulic jacks, because they had to lift up a house and do the same thing. Now, they got paid for it. So, but yeah, they've got some 20s and some 50s if I need to borrow some more hydraulic jacks to do some lifting. But like I say, when I get all that done, I'm half tempted to turn around and look at selling. Before I knew all of this, I was looking forward to owning this place in 8 years and being done, Get it fixed and let it be somebody else's problem, But at the same point, if you got it fixed, it should be done then, right? So unfortunately, with all of that, getting new computer parts is not an option, which is again disappointing. Uh-oh. Dogs passing gas. This is dangerous. And if you've ever been told that dogs don't have audible farts, well, don't believe them. And that a dog's fart can't sound like a human's, yeah, they're wrong again. And a lot of times they smell worse. Yeah, he's got some pretty deadly ones sometimes. The other thing I can do today, which actually sounds a whole lot more appealing than, going and trying to work under the house. Yeah, this is me avoiding again. Is studying for my national certification that I need to take. Well, there's 4 levels of it. I'm not a level anything yet, so I'm studying for my level 1, then I need to go into my level 2, and with that I've got to do the application part, and hey, Haggard. Long time no see, man. Oh, another gas bomb. How goes everything, Haggard? Eat that camera flipping. Drives me bonkers. There we go. We're getting her done. I guess we need to do up 28 too. Everything else is basic. 28 and 34. Now that I'm in the right menu, I can read the map properly. I feel like a dumb bunny. Oh, come on. Don't stop. Growing up, I don't remember ever doing 2 headland passes to do this. Wish I had a way to actually see who's viewing the channel. If people would even just go into like lurking mode or something. Yeah, oh yeah. Spin my tractor right around. Edinburgh looks amazing. Oh, that was a nice camera flash. Interesting. Haven't even heard anything about it. Another map for England, for English. Ah! Is that someplace you're going? But yes, I too have heard that Edinburgh is a pretty cool place. Or Edinburgh. You would like to? Yeah. Yeah, There's a lot of traveling I wish I could do. Lots and lots and lots. Okay. To go vote. We're getting there. We're getting there. We almost got this field whooped. At some point, I'd like Socks to make a list so we know what's gonna go what in what field. Wish I could find someone who I could actually pay to do some modding for me. And I'll figure out how to put it in game. I just need somebody to create the model. So I obviously have not had time or enough ambition or something to do it myself. Oh. Not like to come around that fast. There's the corner. What's up, Texar? Yes, sir. How you doing today, man? I feel honored having you here in stream. Hey, Josh. How's it going today? Good to hear, guys. Good to hear. Hate to tell you this, though, but it is 12:30, almost 12:30 p.m. where I am at, which means it's lunchtime, as I have not had anything yet to eat today, which is probably good for the belly, meaning trying to lose some weight here. But that also means I have a couple of things I really need to go do. Not that I want to by any stretch of any imagination, but if I don't do them, I'm just going to keep procrastinating. So, once I get done with this field here, I am probably going to shut down for a bit and go work on some actual real-life projects, unfortunately. So, I do appreciate you guys coming into stream, but you caught me at the end. Better late than never, man. And Socks just told me about some of our new news, so that will be fun. I'm looking forward to playing with you again on doing some FS. So, that's exciting. I did haul some corn and stuff for us this morning, but the price kept dropping so bad that I stopped. So yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's just you're such a good map maker and everything, and you do that so well. So I also heard about a possible secret project you're working on. I will stop playing if I need to help you on that. I mean, so that just is like too cool. There we go. Well, we'll let the tractor cool down, guys. But with that, I'm going to shut down the stream, and I will hopefully be back to later this evening. Could even be later this afternoon, depending on how much I get done. So we will see. But guys, I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, watching, and just help. You know. But yeah, let me know what else we can be doing. But until next time, guys, I will see you later. Stay safe out there. Have a good one.